Have you ever wondered why, despite all your efforts to find peace, your mind feels restless and scattered? Why is it so hard to simply be in the moment without being pulled in 100 different directions? In the chaos of modern life, finding clarity and calm can feel impossible, but what if the answer lies not in changing the world around you, but in transforming the way you experience it? Welcome to a new theme in the School of Buddha: meditation practices. Over the next 5 episodes, we'll explore the transformative power of meditation, diving into techniques and teachings that can help you cultivate mindfulness, compassion, and inner peace. Here's what's in store. 1. Loving kindness meditation, or metta. Cultivate compassion for yourself and others. 2. Walking meditation. Learn how movement can bring mindfulness and calm. 3. Vipassana meditation. Discover the profound practice of insight meditation. 4. Using meditation to overcome anger, practical ways to navigate and transform difficult emotions. Today, we begin with the foundation, an introduction to meditation. In this episode, we'll explore what meditation really is, why it's so essential for our well-being, and how to start your own practice even if you've never meditated before. If you've ever felt intimidated by meditation or unsure where to begin, this episode is for you. Let's dive in. First, let's understand what is meditation and why is it important. Meditation is one of the most misunderstood practices in the modern world. Many people see it as something reserved for monks, requiring hours of silence and an empty mind. But in truth, meditation is far more accessible. It's simply the practice of paying attention to the present moment with curiosity and openness. But what is the core essence of meditation? At its heart, meditation is about training the mind to find stillness and clarity. The Buddha described the mind as a monkey, restless, jumping from thought to thought, often causing more confusion than clarity. Meditation is the practice of calming this monkey mind, allowing us to observe our thoughts and emotions without being controlled by them. Imagine your mind as a snow globe. When shaken, the snow swirls chaotically, making it impossible to see clearly. This is how our minds feel when overwhelmed by stress, distractions, and emotions. Meditation allows the snow to settle, revealing the stillness and clarity that's always been there. But why does meditation matter? Meditation is more than just a tool for relaxation. It's a pathway to self-discovery and inner peace. Here's why it's so important. 1. Clarity and focus. In our fast-paced world, the ability to focus is rare. Meditation helps us train our attention, improving our ability to stay present with whatever we're doing, whether it's working, spending time with loved ones, or simply enjoying a moment of stillness. 2. Emotional resilience. Meditation teaches us to observe our emotions without being swept away by them. Instead of reacting impulsively, we learn to respond with wisdom and calm. 3. Connection to the present moment. Much of our suffering comes from dwelling on the past or worrying about the future. Meditation anchors us in the present where life is actually happening. Deeper self-awareness. By observing our thoughts and habits, meditation reveals patterns we might not have noticed. This awareness is the first step toward transformation. While meditation has many practical benefits, its ultimate purpose in Buddhism is liberation. The Buddha attained enlightenment through meditation, discovering profound truths about the nature of existence. He taught that meditation allows us to see things as they truly are, free from illusion and attachment. For us, the journey may begin with small steps, a few minutes of mindful breathing, a little more awareness in daily life. But each step brings us closer to a sense of inner peace that isn't dependent on external circumstances. When people think about meditation, they often picture a monk sitting cross-legged on a mountain, completely serene and detached from the world. While this image is inspiring, it can also create unrealistic expectations. Many misconceptions about meditation discourage people from starting or make them feel like they're doing it wrong. Let's address some of the most common ones. 1. I need to empty my mind. One of the biggest myths is that meditation requires a completely silent mind. The truth is, thoughts are natural. They're like clouds passing through the sky of your mind. Meditation isn't about eliminating thoughts. It's about observing them without attachment. Imagine sitting by a river, watching leaves float downstream. Each thought is like a leaf. Acknowledge it and let it pass without chasing it. 2. I don't have enough time. Another common misconception is that meditation requires hours of your day. In reality, even a few minutes can make a difference. Think of meditation as a mental reset, a way to pause and reconnect with yourself. Start with 5 minutes in the morning or before bed. What matters most is consistency, not duration. 3. I'm not calm enough to meditate. Many people believe they need to feel calm or ready to meditate. Ironically, meditation is most valuable when your mind feels restless or overwhelmed. It's not about being calm to meditate, it's about meditating to find calm. Begin wherever you are and trust that the practice will help you settle over time. 4. I need a perfect setting. While a quiet, comfortable space can enhance your practice, it's a requirement. Meditation is portable. You can practice it in your office chair, on a park bench, or even during a commute. Life rarely offers ideal conditions, and meditation teaches us to find peace amid imperfection. 5. I'm doing it wrong. Many beginners feel they're failing if their mind wanders or they struggle to focus. But here's the truth. There's no such thing as a perfect meditation. The act of noticing your mind has wandered and gently bringing it back is the practice itself. Each time you return to the present moment, you're strengthening your mindfulness. By letting go of these misconceptions, we can approach meditation with openness and curiosity. Remember, meditation is a journey, not a destination. It's about progress, not perfection. Starting meditation can feel daunting, but it doesn't have to be. With a few simple steps, you can create a practice that feels natural and rewarding. Here's a detailed guide to help you get started. Step 1. Find a comfortable posture. Your posture sets the foundation for your practice. Sit in a way that feels stable and relaxed. If sitting on the floor, use a cushion to support your hips, allowing your knees to rest comfortably below your hips. If sitting on a chair, place your feet flat on the ground and keep your back straight without leaning against the chair. The key is to find a position where you can stay alert and at ease. Step 2. Set your intention. Before you begin, take a moment to set an intention for your practice. This could be as simple as, I am here to connect with the present moment, or I am here to observe my breath. Setting an intention helps ground your focus. Step 3. Focus on your breath. Close your eyes or soften your gaze and bring your attention to your breath. Notice the sensation of air entering your nostrils, filling your lungs and leaving your body. Don't try to control your breathing. Simply observe it as it is, natural and effortless. If your mind wanders, which it definitely will, gently guide your attention back to your breath without judgment. Step 4. Observe without judgment. As you sit, thoughts, emotions, and physical sensations will arise. Instead of labeling them as good or bad, simply acknowledge them. This is a thought, this is a sensation, this is an emotion. Imagine these experiences as waves rising and falling in the ocean of your mind. Step 5. Use a timer or guided meditation. If you're new to meditation, using a timer can help you avoid checking the clock. Start with 5-10 minutes and gradually increase as you feel comfortable. Alternatively, a guided meditation app or video can provide structure and encouragement. Step 6. End with gratitude. When your timer goes off or you feel ready to end your session, take a moment to thank yourself for practicing. Reflect on how you feel, even if it's subtle. Carry the sense of mindfulness into your next activity. You can also adopt optional additions to your practice. 1. Use a mantra. Repeating a calming word or phrase, such as peace or can help focus your mind. 2. Practice body scanning. Gradually bring awareness to different parts of your body, noticing sensations without judgment. 3. Count your breaths. Count each exhale up to 10, then start over. This can anchor your attention. By following these steps, you'll build a practice that feels approachable and rewarding. Remember, meditation isn't about achieving a specific state. It's about showing up, observing, and letting the practice unfold naturally. Stories have a unique way of making abstract concepts tangible, and the Buddha often used parables to illustrate his teachings. One such story is about a still forest pool and its reflection, a metaphor for the mind in meditation. One day, the Buddha and his disciples were walking through a forest. They came upon a serene pool of water, perfectly still and clear. The Buddha paused and asked one of his disciples, "What do you see in the water?" The disciple replied, "I see the sky, the trees, and my own reflection." The Buddha smiled and said, "This is the nature of the mind in meditation. When it is still, it reflects the truth clearly, just like this pool reflects the world around it. But when the mind is disturbed, it becomes like turbulent water, distorted, chaotic, and unable to show the truth as it is." He continued, "Our task in meditation is not to force the mind into stillness, but to let it settle naturally, like this pool. When we stop stirring the water with restless thoughts and attachments, clarity arises on its own." This story beautifully illustrates the purpose of meditation. It's not about controlling the mind or achieving a particular state. It's about allowing the mind to rest and settle so it can reflect reality without distortion. Just as the pool doesn't need to work to become still, our mind doesn't need to struggle to find clarity. It simply needs space and patience. Take a moment to reflect on this. In your daily life, how often do you stir the waters of your mind with worry, distractions, or overthinking? What would it feel like to pause, step back, and let the waters settle? Now, you might say, what would I get out of meditation? Meditation is often described as a practice because its benefits unfold gradually, like the blossoming of a flower. Each session, no matter how short or imperfect, contributes to a foundation of mindfulness and inner peace. Let's explore some of the most profound benefits of cultivating a daily meditation practice. 1. Cultivating inner calm. Life is full of challenges, and meditation equips us with the tools to face them with resilience. When we meditate regularly, we train our minds to remain calm amidst external turbulence. Over time, this inner calm becomes a steady presence, allowing us to navigate stress and uncertainty with grace. 2. Enhancing focus and clarity. Meditation sharpens our ability to concentrate. In a world filled with distractions, this ability is invaluable. By focusing on the breath or a mantra during meditation, we strengthen our mental muscles, making it easier to stay present and focused in our daily tasks. 3. Deepening self-awareness. Through meditation, we develop a clearer understanding of our thoughts, emotions, and habits. This self-awareness helps us identify patterns that no longer serve us, whether it's reactive behavior, limiting beliefs, or self-criticism. With this awareness, we can make conscious choices that align with our values and goals. 4. Transforming relationships. When we meditate, we cultivate qualities like patience, compassion, and empathy. These qualities naturally extend to our interactions with others, improving our relationships. Meditation helps us respond to others with kindness rather than reacting out of irritation or defensiveness. 5. Connecting with the present moment. Much of our suffering comes from dwelling on the past or worrying about the future. Meditation grounds us in the present, where life is actually happening. By learning to be fully present, we experience life with greater richness and joy. 6. Supporting long-term well-being. Research shows that meditation has long-term benefits for both mental and physical health. It reduces stress, lowers blood pressure, improves sleep, and boosts overall happiness. But beyond these measurable benefits, meditation nurtures a sense of wholeness and connection to something greater than ourselves. The key to experiencing these benefits is consistency. Meditation doesn't require perfection, just a willingness to show up regularly, even for a few minutes each day. Like planting seeds, each session contributes to the growth of mindfulness, clarity, and inner peace. Start small and let the practice grow naturally. Over time, you'll find that meditation becomes not just a daily activity, but a way of being, a way to approach life with presence, openness, and wisdom. Meditation is often misunderstood as an escape from the world, but in reality, it's a journey inward, a return to our truest, most natural state of being. The Buddha taught that beneath the noise of our thoughts and the weight of our emotions lies a still, quiet awareness, a space untouched by the chaos of daily life. This awareness is our true home, a sanctuary that is always available to us. Think of the ocean. Its surface may be turbulent with crashing waves and storms, but beneath the surface there is a vast, calm depth. Similarly, our minds may be restless and reactive on the surface, but meditation allows us to dive beneath the turbulence and rest in the stillness below. This is the profound gift of meditation. It reconnects us with a part of ourselves that is whole, peaceful, and unchanging. It reminds us that no matter how chaotic life becomes, we always have the ability to return to this inner stillness. It's not about controlling life's storms, but about finding calm within them. Take a moment to consider, what would it feel like to live with this sense of inner peace? How would your life change if you could return to this quiet awareness whenever you needed it? Meditation is your invitation to explore these questions, not with your intellect, but with your heart and mind. As we conclude today's episode, I invite you to take a deep breath and pause. In this moment, ask yourself, what is holding me back from beginning or deepening my meditation practice? Whatever the answer, know that the first step is simply to show up, to sit, to breathe, to be. Meditation doesn't require perfection. It only asks for patience, curiosity, and a willingness to be present. Each time you meditate, no matter how briefly, you are planting seeds of mindfulness, clarity, and peace. Trust that these seeds will grow, transforming not just your inner world, but also how you engage with the world around you. Thank you for joining us in the School of Buddha. If today's episode resonated with you, take the message into your daily life. Begin with just a few minutes of meditation each day and let it unfold naturally. In our next episode, we'll explore loving kindness meditation, or metta, a practice that cultivates compassion and love for yourself and others. Until next time, stay mindful, stay present, and keep walking the path.